Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas State's offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
Jones to throw. With the catch, it's Knight. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
There he goes. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it downfield. Got it in stride at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
1st and goal, Texas State.
He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. They're working that left side. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Jones wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, then pick up yards in a hurry.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Number 20.
This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the... breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Jones to throw. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada!
Mano y mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal.
Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-3.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of getting Cam the rest of the day off. They're up 14 over UNLV. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they're not on the same page there. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defender. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sparks. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Picks up 7. Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Mims. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Jones to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Power football with the run. Turning it on. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Sparks. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Bounced off his feet. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 seconds.
Oh, they block it. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's the handoff. There he goes. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Nevada offense really has it going. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Burleson. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped it. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Keeps looking downfield. He makes a grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught in the backfield. It's Sparks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Caught close to the marker. It's Sparks. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Here's the pressure. Looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Good enough for a first down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Jones wants to throw it. Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on second down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense working from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
On the set.
Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. The lone back's got it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pryor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. fortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give on the option. Nice move there. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Simpson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. PAT unit on the field.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Texas State, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to pick up a first down. Jones to throw. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Leaves it with the running back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Moves around to clear up the vision. With the catch, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Back to pass on second down. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Knight. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Averill. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On the move, it's Jackson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. It's Mims. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the 4th quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take another shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
They want that clock to run. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to pass, it's Averill. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Knight. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. To the ground with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. They might try to score again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Is now 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.